Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome to 2 Minute Tuesday. Today, we're going to discuss a mortgage rate update, what's moving those rates, and whether or not you should lock or float during your loan process. Now, once again, the big story here is oil prices. They just broke below $80 a barrel, and that's the lowest price we've seen since early March. Why in the world does this matter to you? Well, it's the same chain we've been discussing, but it's kind of in reverse. Lower oil means lower costs. Lower energy costs mean lower inflation, and lower inflation means mortgage rates have got some room to improve. Now, this week's inflation data, it wasn't great. Consumer prices came in at 4.2% year over year in May, and a big chunk of that was energy costs. But here's the thing. Those energy prices, they're already starting to fall, so we may be looking at better inflation numbers really soon. Now, on the housing side, existing home sales, they hit their fastest pace of 2026 in May. But here's the catch. Housing starts, they dropped 15%, and that's the lowest pace of new construction since 2020. Now, less supply plus lower rates, that could mean more competition for buyers. So if you're on the fence, that is definitely worth paying attention to. Now, the Fed kicks off their two-day meeting today, and we'll get their decision and their first press conference from new Fed Chair Kevin Warsh tomorrow at 3 p.m. Central. Now, markets are also watching a potential peace deal signing on Friday, and that could push rates lower if it goes through. So here's where rates stand right now, courtesy of Mortgage News Daily. The 30-year fixed conventional is 6.56, the 15-year 6.12, the 30-year FHA is 6.13, and the 30-year VA is 6.15. All of those moved lower today. Now, these are national averages. Your actual rate's going to depend on your credit score, your down payment, your loan type, and a bunch of other stuff. So make sure you reach out today and we'll show you exactly what you qualify for. Now, if you're already in the loan process, should you lock or should you float? Well, I'd lean towards float, but only if you can handle some short-term risk. The potential catalysts are all pointing in a positive direction for rates, and we've got the peace deal, oil prices, and the Fed meeting. However, if you're approved at your absolute max payment, do not gamble with that approval. Lock that rate, protect yourself, and refinance later. Hey, hit like and subscribe. It won't lower your rate, but it'll make my day. That's your 2 Minute Tuesday, and I'll see you next week.